Question 1. You're in the left-hand lane at traffic lights, waiting to turn left. Which signal means you must wait? Answer is C. At some junctions, there may be separate signals for different lanes. These are called filter lights. They're designed to help traffic flow at major junctions. Make sure that you're in the correct lane and proceed if the way is clear and the green light shows for your lane. Question 2. What does this sign mean? Option A. No right turn. B. No left turn. C. No stopping. D. No U-turn. Answer is A. No right turn. This sign indicates that there is no right turn. Question 3. What should you do as you approach this overhead bridge? Option A. Move across to the right-hand side before going through. B. Be prepared to give way to large vehicles in the middle of the road. C. Move out to the center of the road before going through. D. Find another route. This one is only for high vehicles. Answer is B. Be prepared to give way to large vehicles in the middle of the road. Oncoming large vehicles may need to move to the middle of the road to pass safely under the bridge. There won't be enough room for you to continue, so you should be ready to stop and wait. Question 4. What does this signal from a police officer mean to oncoming traffic? Option A. Go ahead. B. Stop. C. Turn right. D. Turn left. Answer is B. Stop. Police officers may need to direct traffic, for example, at a junction where the traffic lights have broken down. Check your copy of the highway code for the signals that they use. Hey! If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates. If you'd like to support our work, simply visit our channel and click the join button to become a channel member. Link in the description. Your support helps us create more quality content to ace your theory test. Now, let's back to the video. Question 5. At an incident, someone is unconscious and you want to help. What would be the first thing to check? Option A. Whether their vehicle is insured. B. Whether they are comfortable. C. Whether their airway is open. D. Whether they have any allergies. Answer is C. Whether their airway is open. Remember this procedure by saying DRAPC. This stands for danger, response, airway, breathing, circulation. Give whatever first aid you can and stay with the injured person until a medical professional takes over. Question 6. You are on a red route. What does a single red line on the side of the road mean? Option A. No parking, but loading is permitted. B. No stopping at time shown. C. No stopping at any time. D. No stopping except for passenger pickup or drop-off. Answer is B. No stopping at time shown. On red routes, a single red line means no stopping during the time shown on the sign. Double red lines mean no stopping at any time. Question 7. How should you signal if you're going straight ahead at a roundabout? Option A. Signal right on the approach to the roundabout and keep the signal on. B. Signal right on the approach and then left to leave the roundabout. C. Signal left just after you pass the exit before the one you're going to take. D. Signal left after you leave the roundabout and enter the new road. Answer is C. Signal left just after you pass the exit before the one you're going to take. To go straight ahead at a roundabout, you should normally approach in the left-hand lane, but check the road markings. At some roundabouts, the left lane on approach is marked left turn only, so make sure you use the correct lane to go ahead. You won't normally need to signal as you approach, but signal before you leave the roundabout, as other road users need to know your intentions. Question 8. What should you do if there's a bus at a bus stop ahead of you? Option A. Continue at the same speed but sound your horn as a warning. B. Watch carefully for the sudden appearance of pedestrians. C. Pass the bus as quickly as you possibly can. D. Flash your lights to warn the driver of your presence. Answer is B. Watch carefully for the sudden appearance of pedestrians. As you approach, look out for any signal the driver might make. If you pass the vehicle, watch out for pedestrians attempting to cross the road from behind the bus. They'll be hidden from view until the last moment. Question 9. You are approaching this lorry. How should you react? Option A. Flash your lights at the lorry. B. Sound your horn. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop. D. Continue as normal because it's your right of way. Answer is C. Slow down and be prepared to stop. Lorries and other long vehicles need more space to safely complete turns like this, and it's not uncommon for them to temporarily use multiple lanes or carriageways. Slow down or stop to allow them the time and space they need. Question 10. What must you check before you drive someone else's vehicle? Option A. That the vehicle is insured for your use. B. That the insurance documents are in the vehicle. C. That the vehicle owner has third-party insurance cover. D. That your own vehicle has insurance cover. Answer is A. That the vehicle is insured for your use. Driving a vehicle without insurance cover is illegal, so be sure that, whoever's car you drive, you're insured, whether on their policy or on your own. If you need to take out insurance, it's worth comparing several quotes before you decide which insurance provider best meets your needs. Question 11. What's the main benefit of driving a four-wheel drive vehicle? Option A. Lower fuel consumption. B. Shorter stopping distances. C. Improved passenger comfort. D. Improved grip on the road. Answer is D. Improved grip on the road. By driving all four wheels, the vehicle has maximum grip on the road. This grip is especially helpful when traveling on slippery or uneven surfaces. However, having four-wheel drive doesn't replace the skills you need to drive safely. Question 12. Where should you park your vehicle at night? Option A. On a red route. B. In a quiet road. C. In a well-lit area. D. Near a police station. Answer is C. In a well-lit area. When you're parking at night, park in a well-lit area. This can help deter criminals from targeting your vehicle. Question 13. You're driving along this road. What should you do if the red car cuts in close in front of you? Option A. Accelerate to get closer to the red car. B. Flash your headlights several times. C. Drop back to leave the correct separation distance. D. Give a long blast on the horn. Answer is C. Drop back to leave the correct separation distance. There are times when other drivers make incorrect or ill-judged decisions. Be tolerant and try not to retaliate or react aggressively. Always consider the safety of other road users, your passengers, and yourself. Question 14. Who's responsible for making sure that a vehicle isn't overloaded? Option A. The person who loaded the vehicle. B. The owner of the items being carried. C. The driver of the vehicle. D. The licensing authority. Answer is C. The driver of the vehicle. Carrying heavy loads will affect control and the vehicle's handling characteristics. If the vehicle you're driving is overloaded, you'll be held responsible. Question 15. What should you do if you're driving on a motorway and you miss the exit that you wanted to take? Option A. Carefully reverse along the hard shoulder. B. Carefully reverse in the left-hand lane. C. Make a U-turn at the next gap in the central reservation. D. Carry on to the next exit. Answer is D. Carry on to the next exit. It's illegal to reverse, cross the central reservation or drive against the traffic flow on a motorway. If you miss your exit, carry on until you reach the next one. Ask yourself why you missed your exit. If you think that your concentration is fading, take a break before continuing your journey. Question 16. Why do motorcyclists wear bright clothing? Option A. To make them more visible. B. They must do so by law. C. The colors are popular. D. It helps keep them cool in summer. Answer is A. To make them more visible. Motorcycles and scooters are generally smaller than other vehicles and can be difficult to see. Wearing bright clothing makes it easier for other road users to see a motorcyclist approaching, especially at junctions. Question 17. Where would you expect to see these road markings? Option A. On the approach to a lifting barrier. B. At the entrance to a car park. C. At the start of a cycle lane. D. On the approach to an arched bridge. Answer is D. On the approach to an arched bridge. High vehicles are often directed to the center of the road to go under an arched bridge. Check that your vehicle doesn't exceed the height restriction indicated. Plan your route in advance to avoid any bridges that your vehicle won't be able to clear. Question 18. Which vehicles are prohibited from using the motorway? Option A. On the approach to a lifting barrier. B. Motorcycles over 50 cubic centimeters. C. Powered mobility scooters. D. Double-deck buses. Answer is C. Powered mobility scooters. Motorways mustn't be used by pedestrians, cyclists, motorcycles under 50 cubic centimeters, certain slow-moving vehicles without permission, and powered wheelchairs or mobility scooters. Question 19. You're turning right onto a dual carriageway. What should you do before emerging? Option A. Check that the central reservation is wide enough for your vehicle. B. Position your vehicle well to the left of the side road. C. Make sure that you leave enough room for a vehicle behind. D. Stop, apply the parking brake and then select a low gear. Answer is A. Check that the central reservation is wide enough for your vehicle. Before emerging right onto a dual carriageway, make sure that the central reservation is deep enough to protect your vehicle. If it isn't, you should treat the dual carriageway as one road and check that it's clear in both directions before pulling out. Neglecting to do this could place part or all of your vehicle in the path of approaching traffic and cause a collision. Question 20. How should the car driver approach this zebra crossing? Option A. Speed up. B. Continue as it's your right of way. C. Sound your horn. D. Slow down and prepare to stop. Answer is D. Slow down and prepare to stop. Before emerging right, the man by the road shown in the picture looks like he's about to cross. As you drive, you should be looking ahead for potential hazards like this, and reacting well before they become an issue. By doing this, and by traveling at safe speeds, you should have time to check your mirrors and slow down safely and gently. Question 21. What will become more expensive after you've been convicted of driving while unfit through drink or drugs? Option A. Driving license. B. Insurance premiums. C. Road fund license. D. Vehicle test certificate. Answer is B. Insurance premiums. You've shown that you're a risk to yourself and others on the road. For this reason, insurance companies may charge you a higher premium. Question 22. What should you do if a vehicle pulls out in front of you at a junction? Option A. Swerve past it and sound your horn. B. Accelerate past it immediately. C. Slow down and be ready to stop. D. Flash your headlights and drive up close behind. Answer is C. Slow down and be ready to stop. Try to anticipate what other drivers might do. Look and plan ahead so that you're ready to respond safely if a hazard develops. Be tolerant of road users who make mistakes. Question 23. What should you do if a tire bursts while you're driving? Option A. Pull on the parking brake. B. Brake as quickly as possible. C. Continue on at a normal speed. D. Pull up slowly at the side of the road. Answer is D. Pull up slowly at the side of the road. A tire bursting can lead to a loss of control, especially if you're traveling at high speed. Using the correct procedure should help you to stop the vehicle safely. Question 24. What does this sign mean? Option A. New speed limit 20 miles per hour. B. End of 20 miles per hour zone. C. Minimum speed limit 30 miles per hour. D. No vehicles over 30 tons. Answer is B. End of 20 miles per hour zone. Where you see this sign, the 20 miles per hour restriction ends and a 30 miles per hour restriction starts. Check all around for possible hazards and only increase your speed if it's safe to do so. Question 25. You're driving on a wet road. What should you do if you have to stop your vehicle in an emergency? Option A. Keep both hands on the steering wheel. B. Select reverse gear. C. Apply the parking brake and foot brake together. D. Give an arm signal. Answer is A. Keep both hands on the steering wheel. As you drive, look well ahead and all around so that you're ready for any hazards that might develop. If you have to stop in an emergency, react as soon as you can while keeping control of the vehicle. Keep both hands on the steering wheel so you can control the vehicle's direction of travel. Question 26. Which color follows the green signal at a puffin crossing? Option A. Steady red. B. Flashing amber. C. Flashing green. D. Steady amber. Answer is D. Steady amber. Puffin crossings have infrared sensors that detect when pedestrians are crossing and hold the red traffic signal until the crossing is clear. The use of a sensor means there's no flashing amber phase as there is with a pelican crossing. Question 27. What does the sign mean? Option A. Only buses are allowed in the area. B. Buses must stop ahead. C. Buses are prohibited in the area. D. No buses are allowed to park. Answer is C. Buses are prohibited in the area. This prohibitive sign restricts buses, vehicles with more than 8 seats, from entering the road, usually due to size or weight limits. Question 28. You're traveling in very heavy rain. How is this likely to affect your overall stopping distance? Option A. It will be halved. B. It will be doubled. C. It will be no different. D. It will be 10 times greater. Answer is B. It will be doubled. The road will be very wet and spray from other vehicles will reduce your visibility. Tire grip will also be reduced, increasing your stopping distance. You should at least double your separation distance to make sure you can stop safely in the space you've allowed. Question 29. What should you do if a driver pulls out of a side road in front of you, causing you to brake hard? Option A. Ignore the error and stay calm. B. Sound your horn to show your annoyance. C. Overtake as soon as possible. D. Flash your lights to show your annoyance. Answer is A. Ignore the error and stay calm. Be tolerant if a vehicle emerges and you have to brake quickly. Anyone can make a mistake, so don't react aggressively. Be alert where there are side roads and be especially careful where there are parked vehicles, because these can make it difficult for emerging drivers to see you. Question 30. What does this road sign tell you? Option A. A low bridge with a 4.4 m height restriction is 2 miles ahead. B. The bridge is 4.4 m wide and 2 miles long. C. Vehicles over 4.4 m must stop immediately. D. The road ends in 2 miles at a low bridge. Answer is A. A low bridge with a 4.4 m height restriction is 2 miles ahead. This is an advance warning sign. It tells drivers that a low bridge is 2 miles ahead with a maximum headroom of 4.4 meters, 14 feet 6 inches. If your vehicle is higher than the stated limit, you should plan an alternative route before reaching the bridge. Question 31. Where are you likely to see the alternately flashing red lights? Option A. Swing or lifting bridges. B. Level crossings. C. Airfields or fire stations. D. At all of the above locations. Answer is D. At all of the above locations. Alternately flashing red lights mean that you must stop. You may find these traffic lights at level crossings, swing or lifting bridges, airfields, fire stations, etc. Question 32. You're traveling along a motorway. When are you allowed to overtake on the left? Option A. When in queues and traffic to your right is moving more slowly than you are. B. When you warn drivers behind by signaling left. C. When the traffic in the right-hand lane is signaling right. D. When you can see well ahead that the hard shoulder is clear. Answer is A. When in queues and traffic to your right is moving more slowly than you are. Never overtake on the left, unless the traffic is moving in queues and the queue on your right is moving more slowly than the one you're in. Question 33. What should you do when overtaking a horse and rider? Option A. Slow down and keep as much distance between your vehicle and the horse as possible. B. Keep a short distance between your vehicle and the horse and drive quickly. C. Keep your distance, but drive past quickly. D. Sound the horn once as a warning. Answer is A. Slow down and keep as much distance between your vehicle and the horse as possible. Although country roads can be narrow, you should maintain a generous distance between you and the horse and rider. Also, you should be overtaking slowly. Driving quickly or sounding your horn may alarm the horse and endanger the rider. Question 34. What does this sign mean? Option A. Vehicle checks. B. Diverted traffic. C. Parking area reserved. D. Traffic signals ahead. Answer is A. Vehicle checks. Temporary signs like this are put out when vehicles are to be stopped for an excise license check or vehicle inspection. Question 35. What should you do if you become tired while you're driving on a motorway? Option A. Increase your speed and turn up the radio volume. B. Pull up on the hard shoulder and change drivers. C. Close all your windows and set the heating to warm. D. Leave the motorway at the next exit and rest. Answer is D. Leave the motorway at the next exit and rest. If you feel yourself becoming tired or sleepy, you should leave the motorway at the next exit or services and stop for a rest. If you have to drive a long way, leave earlier and plan your journey to include rest stops. That way, you're less likely to become tired while driving and you'll still arrive in good time. Question 36. At minimum, what type of car insurance must you legally have? Option A. Just third-party cover. B. Third-party and fire and theft cover. C. Protection against personal injury. D. A fully comprehensive policy. Answer is A. Just third-party cover. You only need a third-party policy. However, it may not cover damage to your own vehicle. For that, you need a more comprehensive policy. Question 37. What does this sign mean? Option A. No buses and cycles. B. Large vehicles and cycles only. C. All vehicles allowed. D. Buses and pedal cycles only. Answer is D. Buses and pedal cycles only. This sign shows that this route is for buses and pedal cycles only. Cycles not admitted when cycle symbol not shown. Taxis admitted when taxi shown in upper sign. Question 38. You're at a junction controlled by traffic lights. When should you wait at a green light? Option A. When pedestrians are waiting to cross. B. When your exit from the junction is blocked. C. When you intend to turn right. D. When you think the lights may be about to change. Answer is B. When your exit from the junction is blocked. As you approach the traffic lights, look into the road you wish to take. Only proceed if your exit road is clear. If the road is blocked, hold back, even if you have to wait for the next green signal. Question 39. What should you do first if your vehicle has broken down on an automatic railway level crossing? Option A. Walk along the track to give warning to any approaching trains. B. Get everyone out of the vehicle and clear of the crossing. C. Telephone your vehicle recovery service to move it. D. Try to push the vehicle clear of the crossing as soon as possible. Answer is B. Get everyone out of the vehicle and clear of the crossing. First, get yourself and anyone else well away from the crossing. If there's a railway telephone, use that to get instructions from the signal operator. Then, if there's time, move the vehicle clear of the crossing. Question 40. What is the meaning of this road sign? Option A. Availability of motorway service areas ahead with names of operators. B. Entrance to a motorway service area. C. Services are not available on motorway ahead. D. Availability of motorway service areas ahead with distances. Answer is D. Availability of motorway service areas ahead with distances. After each junction, a sign may show the distance to the next motorway service area. Question 41. What does fuel-efficient driving achieve? Option A. Damage to the environment. B. Increased exhaust emissions. C. Increased fuel consumption. D. Improved road safety. Answer is D. Improved road safety. The emphasis is on hazard awareness and planning ahead. By looking well ahead, you'll have plenty of time to deal with hazards safely and won't need to brake sharply. This will also reduce damage to the environment. Question 42. When traveling through a busy tunnel, you need to: Option A. Turn around and find an alternative route. B. Save space by closing the gap between your car and the vehicle ahead. C. Keep a safe distance between your car and the vehicle ahead. D. Ignore warning signs. They probably haven't been updated recently. Answer is C. Keep a safe distance between your car and the vehicle ahead. You should keep a safe distance between your car and the vehicle ahead at all times, especially when you are in a busy tunnel. If the vehicle ahead breaks down or has an accident, you will be able to steer and brake in time. Question 43. Before you sit your driving test, you should know how to open your car's bonnet. In most cars, where is the main bonnet release? Option A. Inside the glove box. B. Under the driver's side floor mat. C. Below the right side of the steering wheel. D. Towards the center of the dash. Answer is C. Below the right side of the steering wheel. Most cars will have a main bonnet release below the dash, on the right side of the steering wheel. Pulling the bonnet release will pop the bonnet. Question 44. You're driving on the motorway. What should you do if luggage falls from your vehicle? Option A. Pull up on the hard shoulder and wave traffic down. B. Stop at the next emergency telephone and report the incident. C. Walk back up the motorway to pick it up. D. Stop on the motorway and switch on hazard warning lights while you pick it up. Answer is B. Stop at the next emergency telephone and report the incident. If any object falls onto the motorway carriageway from your vehicle, pull onto the hard shoulder near an emergency telephone and call for assistance. Don't stop on the carriageway or attempt to retrieve anything. Hey! If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates. If you'd like to support our work, simply visit our channel and click the join button to become a channel member. Link in the description. Your support helps us create more quality content to ace your theory test. Now, let's back to the video. Question 45. Skidding is most often caused by: Option A. Other people's actions. B. Worn tires. C. Pedestrians or other drivers. D. Driver error. Answer is D. Driver error. Skidding is usually caused by the driver braking, accelerating, or steering too harshly or driving too fast for the road conditions. Question 46. You are driving in fog. You should keep your speed down because Option A. It is more difficult to see what is going on. B. The engine is likely damp, so it will need more time to warm up. C. Your brakes may not work properly in the dampness. D. You may be dazzled by other drivers' fog lights if you drive more quickly. Answer is A. It is more difficult to see what is going on. You should keep your speed down when it is foggy because visibility will not be good. Question 47. Which vehicles are least likely to be affected by side wind? Option A. Motorcyclists. B. Cars. C. Cyclists. D. High-sided vehicles. Answer is B. Cars. Although cars are the least likely to be affected, side winds can take anyone by surprise. This is most likely to happen after overtaking a large vehicle, when passing gaps between hedges or buildings, and on exposed sections of road. Question 48. What does this sign mean? Option A. Ahead only. B. Crossroads. C. Level crossing without gate. D. Level crossing with gate. Answer is B. Crossroads. The priority through the junction is shown by the border line. You need to be aware of the hazard posed by traffic crossing or pulling out onto a major road. Question 49. What does this sign mean? Option A. Junction motorway. B. Picnic area. C. To allow drivers to pass you on the right. D. Tourist attraction. Answer is B. Picnic area. This sign shows that a picnic area is ahead, indicating the distance. The name of the site may also be shown. Question 50. Which sign means roundabout? Answer is D. As you approach a roundabout, look well ahead and check all signs. Decide which exit you wish to take and move into the correct position as you approach the roundabout, signaling as required. Looking for more practice? Click the video on your screen now to continue your preparation. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become, and the closer you'll be to passing your theory test on the first attempt. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Good luck with your test.